Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 1st, 2022. This is for Taurus, last shuffle. All right, Taurus, but we got happy success, you have fragmented energy. I mean, honestly, this is like may not know what to put your hands on. Like you may not know what direction to turn to. You may feel like you have the answers for everything, which may be very much so true. You know how like you know exactly what needs to happen, but you're only one person. This is giving me that octopus syndrome. Like you're an octopus right now, right? Only you can do it, right? And this is like this. You're fragmented because so much is pulling at you. This looks like there's so many things going on in your life right now, and you don't have anybody to delegate anything to. It's all on you. And that's what this looks like, really. This is all on me. It's me that has to do it. But the thing is that you may be the only one that just understands what needs to be done. You know how like you're in a space with a bunch of people and you assume that they're very capable because they seem, you know how like, okay, say you go to a job and everybody is quote unquote a professional, but we all know that college does not necessarily prepare you for the workforce. You go to school for business management, say all the stuff you learn, throw it out the window. When you finally get a job in the field, they have to train you to their operating system, and you assume that just because someone has the job title, they understand what to do, and that is not the case. Sometimes people get a job because they know somebody who knows somebody who got them in. You know what I mean? And so then they've got a very high. I've seen this in a bank actually. There's this one guy there, and you could tell that he really got that job because he's a little bit older, and maybe someone is like, you know what, I know he needs a job, and he's my friend, and we go golfing together or something. But he is completely incompetent, and everyone else around him is very competent. And this may, may be that you are the one that has a lot the brunt of the work on your shoulders. And looks like you are in need of help. Yeah, it looks like that. And it looks like you feel stuck. You may feel very stuck. You may feel like you can't move, you can't do much. Like your hands are tied. You may even be saying this kind of thing, like my hands are tied here. Fragmented because it's like although you're mentally sharp, there's so much pulling at you that maybe you're not able to tackle it all. That's what's fragmenting you. It's like, dang, if I work on that, then I need to work on this, and if I work on that, then it's something leading to something else each time. The taking steps of Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords. Honestly, it's like you're taking your time trying to prioritize because you wish for things to work. You wish for things to be fixed or to be completed or whatever goals to be reached. But you are very concerned about how you get your needs met or how things happen. It's like you may want to do something, but there's a lot of things you may not be able to do, and that's what worries the crap out of you. So your intentions are to make sure things are taken care of, but minus the worry, minus the anxiety about it. And in a sense, it's like you're taking steps to prioritize and ignore things that you really just can't do anything about, because that's what this worry is about. You're worried about stuff you can't do anything about, and you're taking steps to take care of things that you know need to be done. You know what I mean? And the victim mentality is like Judgment and the Magician. The problem is here is that you believe in yourself so much, but not only that, you're well equipped to handle whatever is there. And it seems like this is an ongoing cycle, and you feel victimized by it. It's like how can one feel victimized by the Magician and Judgment? It's a beautiful energy, but it's like almost like because you know how to do so much, is a victimization because it's like the people are just leaning on you. You're being victimized by your own capabilities. And so that they're telling you here that it's time to take a second look at the actual aspect of being a victim. Take another look. Like you're sitting in this corner, they're saying you're not stuck. You can always lift this little rickety bed up and pull this rope out from under it. And also here, the hourglass, of course, as I say usually, is that this is an indicator that you're only meant to sit here for so long and to understand why you're there in the first place. There's books here for a reason. There's something you were meant to see or learn about the fact that about believing in yourself, not seeing it as a detriment, but seeing it as an asset and as an advantage, that you are well equipped, that you make things happen. It's important that you see it as an advantage. Take a second look at your situation. So what? You may be the only one that could do something, but this is to your advantage. They also want you to delegate responsibility, because that is where your true success lies. And your success lies in saying something with authority and getting unstuck. Okay. And so it would be easy for you to turn around to someone and say, this is how you do it, and break it down to them like they're a 5-year-old. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be stuck wanting all the time and stuck having to persevere. They're telling you that that is what's fragmenting you, is that you're persevering. You can't reach out for anything. So that would be you using your cunning, like using your gift of charisma and speaking, and breaking things down into sizable chunks kind of thing. That's where your success lies here. Is like you're going to delegate some things. You need to do what's best for you. If you start to feel like you're exhausted and you feel stuck, it's time now to go to someone and be like, hey, and you know, be able to, this is your energy, right? Queen of Pentacles. This is when you go, you come to them and you're like, hey, I'd like to show you how to do XYZ. It's very simple. And like, you know what I'm saying? Give them that cheerleader kind of thing going on here, that like make them feel like you're their auntie or their uncle or something, and really have them do something that will relieve the pressure off of you, since you know so much. It's like, listen, I can't do these mundane things. I'm gonna need somebody to do that while I work on the bigger things here. Okay, that period, point blank. Very, very easy to do, right? But it's hard when you feel stuck. It's hard when you feel chained to something, or like, dang, I'm in this endless loop of hopelessness in a sense, right? So that's what it looks like. What's fragmenting is just that things are pushing and pulling at you, that it requires so much of your mental capacity, like your brain space. And so that would be an energy of you needing to delegate, delegate, delegate. Okay. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.